Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today, I have with me Jonathan Shar,
Hello.
Ibby,
Hello, everyone.
and myself, David D. Today, we'll be talking about overcoming barriers to accessing mainstream society. Please like and share. If you got any comments, please put it in the comment box. So, Ibby,
Yeah, thank you, David. Welcome everyone to CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. Glad everyone's here today. Please, like David said, like us and share, comment when needed. All right, let's get into it. So, David, a lot of
yes.
people with disability face barriers to accessing mainstream society. People with disability are often left out. Often services that are not accessible to them, and so they get left behind. So, David, my question to you for today: share an experience that you've had, with accessing mainstream services that has been a barrier to you.
Mainstream services, there has been a barrier. Okay, now, sometimes when I want to read know when a bus is coming or transport. Sometimes if I haven't got the app, I'll need to ask someone.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't just see. I'll have to ask the bus driver sometimes. Wait at the
yeah.
bus or things like that. Sometimes because I can't see a lot of sometimes you've got elevators. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't read Braille. But how am I going to know which button's which? Do I press
Yeah,
on
yeah.
each button?
Yeah, yeah. And then you won't know which level you, I guess, get off at.
And also, when you go to a restaurant, I can't read Braille, but they don't always
Yeah.
have it in Braille either. What they have, what the menu is.
Mm. So
But with
ideally, David, what would be the best option for you to make it
ideally,
accessible?
ideally, you could say ask someone or
Mm.
have a phone that can read things for you.
Oh, yeah.
You
Like a
got you got
screen reader, huh?
like a screen reader that can take a photo of it and it'll read it.
Mm.
You got apps
Right.
these days.
Yes.
What about you, Ibby? What do you
Hey, look,
find?
have I ever been discriminated against in my community? Yeah, look,
Yeah,
all the time, and that's what makes that barrier. Um, Look, I am a person with a physical disability. I do use a powered wheelchair, and it's just the attitudes of people, and also asking the inappropriate questions from time to time.
yeah. That's that.
I
Do
guess,
you do
and
you
it
do you
happens
get
all
those
the time,
personal
David.
questions? Do you get those
Uh,
personal questions?
well, yes, but which personal questions are you on about?
How did you become in a wheelchair? What's wrong with you?
Yes, it's a great.
Can you move your
I'll tell you
legs?
that.
Can you walk? I can ask a whole heap of questions. Are you really
Yes,
blind? How much
As
do
a
you
physical
say?
visual impairment, yep.
Um, I get a lot of questions.
Yeah, I know. And it's look,
I
they're very uncomfortable questions, but the questions will get asked all the time.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
where
Jonathan. What about you?
like where do you care?
Where's your carer
Why
exactly?
do you walk that way?
Why do you walk that way? Yes, yes. So, just for a bit of context, Jonathan, you are a person with cerebral palsy.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. And as a result of cerebral palsy, people will ask, why do you walk that way?
yes,
Which ideally everyone has the right to walk the way they want to walk. Nah, but yeah, it's look. I think these are comfortable questions can change the way we see the day. It's the difference between having a good day and just having, I guess, a very bad day.
But
And it
but
does change our
I
mood. It changes our mood.
but in that a lot of kids ask questions too. But I don't mind when kids ask the questions because the
but
kids got to
it's
learn.
not just kids.
Yeah, I know.
There's
Yes.
kids going to adults and
Mm,
have this attitude strengthened.
So the
yeah.
kids and the kids are like that are that are actually adults and they got they're not like the best attitude. I think
Yeah,
they should
because
start teaching things
the
like that in school.
the attitude stays with them, when they go into adulthood.
Yeah,
And so when they have a curious mind and they still, are curious,
yeah.
then they start, I guess it sticks with them. It sticks with them. So David, on that,
Yes.
how did it actually make you feel when people, discriminated you?
Well,
Or you were discriminated against, sorry.
well, look, at the end, it doesn't put me too much down because a lot of people, if they think you're pretending to be blind just to walk around, I don't walk around being blind just to so I can get ahead of everyone else. So, or
Yeah,
why would I walk
yeah, get the
around with a cane?
benefits. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. But
You
sometimes
can look.
people muck around with you. Sometimes people
Yeah.
muck around just to because they know you. All right, that's not
Mm,
discriminating. The ones that know you,
yeah.
but they it doesn't it feels like seriously if I was to pretend or to all right they ask questions, yeah, why not? If they're genuine people, they want to learn. What's the best
Mm,
way to help you? Yes, ask that. If you
yeah.
need help, yes, ask. But don't say, how much can you say and what can you say? Uh,
Yeah.
you could say, what's the best way I can help you and what's the best way to go about it?
Look, I think you're spot on with that, David. You're absolutely spot on in that. It's okay if you ask for help, from time to time. But sometimes, when people patronize you and also assume that you need a carer or that you can't do anything on your own, it does affect, the way you're valued in your community, the way that I guess you see yourself being in
Yeah.
the community. A lot of people just really shy away, keep hidden because of the attitudes and perceptions people give, and that's what makes them uncomfortable from time to time.
And it can put people down and want to make them not go out also because they don't want to come across people like that.
and it can also set the bar low for us, you know, when they witness the bigotry of low expectation.
And what was
Yeah,
your expectation of others?
Yeah.
yeah, be true. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It does. I guess it values us less than all the other people that are out there in the community. And sometimes we often question ourselves: Are we good enough? Or we have to continuously prove to everyone that we are good enough. But it shouldn't
You
be the
know,
case.
I like surprising people on what I can do as a blind person.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes
What's
they think you
that?
can't do, sometimes they think you can't do something, but then you show them you can.
Nice. Nah, that's good. That's good, David. That's we need to encourage to get out there, be involved in the community. But also, it's good to joke around. Have a bit of humor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I said before, David, we don't have to, go out there and continually prove
Yeah.
to ourselves and
If
to everyone that, we can do stuff.
can I get people to write down what kind of questions that offend them as being a person with a disability? So we, if
Yeah.
you can put it in the
So,
comment box.
yeah, thank you for that, David.
That's,
So, yeah, for the viewers out there, please write in the comments, share. Uh, have you ever been discriminated against, and how did it make you feel? So, yeah, let's move on, Jonathan. So, ideally, look, just a bit of tips from you, David. Share your thoughts on how we can avoid discrimination in our community.
how we can avoid from a person of a disability or a person that's not disabled.
Or tell us from both angles. As a
Okay,
person with disability.
if you if you need help or or anything, just ask. Tell them I've got this disability. Can you help me? And the best way to help me is this way. Can you do it? And if someone see someone with a disability, just ask them, "Can I help you? Is that okay? What can I do to help you? What's the best way to help you?" But sometimes there's a language barrier. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Ibby? What's the best
Yeah,
way
yeah,
for
no.
someone to
Look,
help?
thank you for that, David. From what I heard, it's all about education. I think education is the most important thing.
Yeah,
But also, you are speaking or talking, to others, and being confident in doing so. Uh, not speaking to a person's support worker or care, but rather than to the individual themselves. People often, when they're out with their carers, people will speak to the carer rather than the person themselves.
yeah. That's very
And
annoying.
I hear a lot of those stories. It's not a rare thing. It's very
yeah,
common.
It's a very common thing. It's like they'll ask the support worker, what would they want to be eating? Why don't you just ask the disabled person, the person with disability, what would you like to eat?
So look, usually when I'm out with my family and someone talks to my family on my behalf, I just turn to my family and I ask them, what would I like to eat? Answer the question. Because they ain't talking to me, they're talking
yeah,
to you. So tell them what I want to eat. But look, it's good. It's ideally it's good to joke around.
Yeah,
But look, we shouldn't be put in this position. And
exactly.
so this is why we need to educate people.
where the line between casual discrimination and more serious forms of execution.
Okay. So casual discrimination as opposed to a more serious form of
Yeah,
discrimination. Okay, give me an example of a more serious form of education and discrimination. Sorry.
like being denied to mainstream sugar as opposed to just the comment from a person.
Uh,
Mm,
so what, they're being denied to go to a nightclub?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, yeah. Usually, look, if it's someone on the lower ground that denies you access, you can always reach out to the management and tell them that you've been denied. Uh, give me a reason as to why I was denied. Uh, and go from there. And if they're not happy with that, I guess you would go to another nightclub. But also,
yeah,
word of mouth is a key, and you can tell your community or maybe like personal review, not name and shame necessarily, but just talk about how you've been discriminated against, and raise awareness. I think is the way to go
yeah,
because it's chances are it's only done to you, but to other people as well. So yeah.
So what's your final thoughts, maybe?
Oh, okay. Now, my final thoughts or tips and advice I would like to share. Um, Look, discrimination is a pretty heavy, topic, and it's something most of us deal with every single day. Uh, I guess for those that are, I guess, are strong and can fight and stand up for themselves, it can be like, yeah, they can easily manage it well. But for those that don't have a voice, and that's what causes fear and uncertainty about them being involved in the community. It's what changes a good day to a bad day. It affects mental health. So I guess look, one thing I'll take away from all this is just to be kind to one another, and look, make everyone feel like they belong, because at the end of the day we all belong in this community. We are all human beings, and I say this over and over again. But it's important to recognize that, and so that's the message I want to take away from all this. I don't see you, David. What are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are people with disability shouldn't be discriminated against according to their abilities and what the other people think they can do or think they can't do. When you put someone down with discrimination like that, it actually affects their mental health, and you don't want people with disability to be affected mental health because it'll bring them down. So if you want to ask someone uh, about their disability, ask if they can ask. If they if someone gives you if they give you permission to ask, then ask. But if they don't force it on them. And if someone needs help, ask them. Ask them if you think someone needs help. Ask them, can I help you? And how can I help you? What's the best way to help you? Because it's some people think they're doing good by taking people places because they think they want to go that place, but it's not really. You're losing them. You're making them get lost. So always communication is the key. If you can communicate with someone, talk to them. Ask them what the best way to help and how to help,
Mm.
and know you're taking them to the right
No,
place.
thank you. Thank you very much for that, David. Before we wrap up, anything from your end, Jonathan?
if you can use casual discrimination as a teachable moment.
Mm. So it's all about using those casual discrimination as a teachable moment, something to learn from. Thank you very much, Jonathan and David. You've been watching CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. Join us next week as we talk about more things disability. Goodbye for now.
Please like and share.